was the leap of faith. I didn't know whether it would work, to be perfectly frank. You know, the back end of my presentation said, oh, we'll deliver a premiership. I think it said within 3 years. But you put that on there because you think you have to, you know, like, and then you embark on the work. You know, I wanted the players to be involved. Did I know that they would take as much control and take it as seriously as they did? No. Was I grateful to that group of players that they embraced it? Yes. I was able to catch up with Robert Walls before he passed away. And we talked about coaching, and I asked him, and I know he's got a great relationship with the Fitzroy players, and I asked him about another team that he coached. He said, oh, Paul, I'm not that close to those players. I was a bit surprised. And I said to him, why do you say that, Wolsey? And he said, well, I was pretty hard on them. I said, yeah, but Wolsey, you were hard on us. And this was a real big moment for me, mate. And you know what he said? He said, yeah, Paul, you were ready to be coached. And I was like, wow, that Fitzroy group was ready to be coached. And I talked to the players. I shared this story with them at the 20-year reunion on the Friday night at the pub. Bally asked me to speak. And I said, guys, I want to thank you because you were ready to be coached. And they were. They were ready to be coached. They were ready to embrace these philosophies that were foreign.